said, I asked, can I say anything about you? He says, well, just don't tell them I suck. So he doesn't suck, and I know that he's fun, and I think he's Italian. Please welcome Anthony Ciardulli.
All right, give it up for Jen, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Happy January, happy winter. Yeah. Very special night for me tonight, folks. I gotta be honest, 3 of my 17 Twitter followers are here tonight. I'm 40 years old. Social media doesn't really work for me. I'm married, I'm a father of 2. It just doesn't work. I don't have the time. The thing is, what gets me thinking about social media today is how, you know, you can just take a picture and you broadcast it to the entire world. Anybody here remember Speaker's Corner? What a piece of shit that was, wasn't it? For all those who don't, it's a little plastic booth that you'd go in, and pretty much before you got in, some homeless guy probably crapped in it, jerked off in it, slept in it, and you have to make a little video of yourself. That was our social media back then. There was always that guy who'd make that speech type stuff. To all the women who think guys don't finish last, I'm proof that it's true. It's like, oh, shut up. Oh, God. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's nice to be here, though. I'm not actually from Toronto. I live in Newmarket. And, yeah, woo! Yeah. Oh, we're just cheering everything tonight. Newmarket's a little different than living in Toronto type stuff. See, around here in Newmarket, if you're Filipino and you're pushing a baby stroller, you're actually the mother, which is a little different. Dannyville here, what the hell's going on? All these little beautiful blonde, blue-eyed kids being pushed by Filipinos. You're like, you don't look anything like your mother. Drove here tonight with the check engine light on because things are going really fucking well, people. It's really good. But, so we got a young couple here. Is that you guys are on your first date? I've been married for 10 years, so I can give you like a little bit of advice there. I actually read something online, which is kind of cool. Apparently, if you go 30 days in a relationship and you have sex within those 30 days, the odds of your relationship lasting 1 year is like less than 10%. Isn't that awesome? If you have sex within the first 60 days, the odds of your relationship lasting more than a year increase to 50%. Okay? If you go 90 days without having sex, there's a 100% chance that he's probably fucking somebody else. But it is what it is. The key is just don't get into it with it. Don't ask questions, type stuff, okay? Because like I said, after 10 years, like because you guys like first couples too, like the thing with you guys, what's amazing is you guys love each other so much, right? Like everything is fresh and it's hot, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, I think he's my soulmate. He's my best friend. And it's amazing, we're on the same psychic wavelength. He finishes my sentences, it's amazing. You know what that's called after 10 years of marriage? It's called interrupting, that's what that is. Alright, it's called interrupting. It's like, will you just let me finish my thought, please? My God. I gotta get out of this. That's not true at all, that's not true. Went to Disney for the holidays. Yeah, Walt Disney. My God, can the Americans even spell moderation, let alone live it? A bunch of guys walking around with turkey legs. Just walk around eating turkey legs. It's like, oh my God, please stop whatever it is you're doing. Where are you from? I'm from Toronto. Oh yeah, you got that universal health care there, don't you? Yeah, you're gonna fucking need it, buddy. Come on up. But I gotta tell you, Disney, what freaks me out with Disney, it's the only like trip that I can go on and where sex is not an equation of that vacation at all. You know what I mean? Like when you're younger, the guys, you go to Vegas, you go to Mexico or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, it's not just about the weather, it's about let's see if we can get laid. You know what I mean? It is, right? You ever try having sex in a Toy Story themed room? Fuck, is that hard? It's not easy. And my wife, I love her, like she really tried to, hey baby, you know, like you can be Woody, you know? And it's like, what's Woody? What are you talking about? I mean, we had sex, don't get me wrong, but it was a little weird, I'm not saying, it was a little odd. it is what it is, though, type stuff. What are you gonna do? That's life. That's life. Took my son to his first hockey game just before the holidays. That was fun. As you know, a Leaf game, I had $400 just sitting around. No problem. It was that Flyers game. I think they lost like 7-3 or 7-4 or something like that. Yeah. And apparently tonight's going really well for them too. But it was just funny because we're on the subway and we're going home, and this kid, like the poor kid, he's only like 8 years old, right? So we're on the subway, and he's sitting there. He's got his hat, he's got his jersey on, type stuff. It's after the game. He looks at me and he says, "Daddy, are the Leafs ever gonna win the Stanley Cup?" Yeah, and it's hard, right? Because as a father, you don't know what to do there, right? I don't want to break his heart, so I just looked at him and said, "You know there's no Santa Claus, right?" You know what I mean? That's easier. Because he's 8. No, he's 8. He's going to realize that probably in a couple of months anyways, right? Like the kids in the schoolyard are probably going to tell him that it's not true. You know, yeah, so there's no Santa Claus. Merry Christmas. You know, the thing is, because I'm Italian too, believing in Santa Claus wasn't always that, it was kind of like not that easy to do. You know what I mean? Because like my father, like Italian men were staunched in reality, folks, and it's just nuts. So like every time I would open up a gift, I mean, "Oh my God, look at this! It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, Santa Claus gave me just what I wanted." I'd always get my father in the background. Yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that was Santa Claus. Yeah. Plus, as an Italian, it's not very realistic that like 6, 7, 8, 9 deers can actually land on my driveway and not get shot. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how it works, too, type stuff. But I'm going to get going here soon. I said it's almost up, but I'm going to go back to the cup here just for one little thing. Okay, no, sir. It's just good advice. Indecent Proposal. Do you remember that movie? Have you seen that movie? Yep. Where Robert Redford gives Demi Moore $1 million to never make another movie again? No, I mean, sorry. He gives her $1 million to have sex with her for one night, and because she's not making a lot of money, right? And who's that guy that was in it? Woody Harrelson? He's in the movie too. And so it's a couple, and they're debating. The problem with that movie is it's a trap for all guys. Okay? Because as you're watching it, your partner's always going to look at you and go, "So, would you agree to that?" You know, and right now, you're young, so you can get away with those answers and stuff. But as a married guy, 10 years later, that movie comes on again, I still fuck it up. Okay? When she asked me the question, all I had to say was, "Honey, I love you. You're the mother of my children. You're irreplaceable, and no dollar value in the world can take that from me." But what I said was, "Honey, given our financial situation right now, I don't think we have a fucking choice.